Living in our reality is learning to see things the way that they are and not the way we want to see them. Most of most people in life get caught up like that and get stuck in life like that and get stuck with people and, you know, circles and cycles that they don't belong in because of that reason. Living in your reality is recognizing that what you want your life to look like is actually not what it looks like, right? And we get flashes of what we want people to be and what we want them to do because people know how to manipulate and people know how to press buttons. They know exactly when and when they can't. They know when to stop. They know when they press the boundary. People know. So that's why it's so important for you to know you. If you know you, you don't have to know anybody else. You don't have to know anybody else. If you know yourself, that's all the power you need. And so living in your reality is recognizing that what you want in life has to look that way on the inside and on the outside. A lot of people do not live in their reality, unfortunately. And that's part of the reason why unhappiness sets in. Because when you don't live in your reality, you're not connected to yourself, right? Yourself only knows truth. And so when you don't live in your reality, of course you don't feel good. Of course there's health problems. Of course all of these things are happening, right? Because stress kills. I don't think people understand how medical and mental are so connected, so cohesively connected. And so it's so important for us to understand that even though it hurts to live in your reality, because living in your reality is actually looking in the mirror and being honest with what your life truly looks like and not what everyone else thinks your life looks like, right? Reality is becoming very intentional and clear with what your life looks like when the doors are closed and the computers are shut off and it's just you. That's living in your reality. Living in your reality is recognizing that true happiness starts with what your life feels like on the inside and looks like on the outside. It should match. And you all know when it doesn't. You know when your life doesn't match. And, you know, we can convince the world, but we can't convince ourselves of that. I think people think that they hurt other people when they floss and they pretend, but you're really only hurting yourself because everybody is here on their own individual journeys. So anything that people do to harm you or to hurt you, literally it hurts themselves. It doesn't hurt you. Because we're a mirror of ourselves. When we set out to hurt people that we say we love, we end up hurting ourselves immensely. Immensely. And people who get it, get it. But people who don't understand that, this is a really good lesson to know for your life, you know, for the people around you, being aware. Living your reality is also being aware of the things that's happening around you. We have a responsibility for that. We have a responsibility to ourselves to be real with ourselves and the people around us. And so if you really want to embody true happiness, then write a list of what your reality is and what you want your reality to look like.